Cody Rhodes didn't just lose the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam, he got robbed of it in front of 80,000 people, and the man who did it walked straight out of that arena without a scratch on him. That doesn't sit right, not with Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton struck at the perfect moment, took the finish completely out of Cody's hands, and disappeared into the crowd like none of it mattered. But once those cameras stopped rolling and the curtain closed backstage, Cody Rhodes wasn't about to let it go. He went looking for Randy Orton. I've gone back through every angle of what happened in that arena, and the closer I look, the more I think there's a hallway somewhere in Minneapolis that WWE isn't showing us yet. So, let's talk about what actually happened, and where I think this story is headed. Welcome back to WWE Arena. I'm Nino, and today we're breaking down everything that led to Randy Orton costing Cody Rhodes the undisputed WWE Championship. Because once you line everything up, this doesn't feel like a one-off ambush. It feels like the second chapter of a story that's been building ever since WrestleMania. Let's start at the beginning. Go back to WrestleMania 42. Randy Orton challenged Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in his hometown of St. Louis. This was personal. This was a championship Orton wanted more than almost anything he'd chased in years. And he lost. He didn't lose quietly either. The bell rang. Cody celebrated. And Orton immediately attacked him after the match, unprovoked, after losing clean in the middle of the ring. Then he disappeared. Not for a week. Not for a month. For months, Randy Orton vanished from WWE television. SmackDown moved on. Raw moved on. Nobody knew where he was. The last image fans had was Randy Orton standing over Cody Rhodes, furious after losing the biggest match of his year. So when he suddenly resurfaced at SummerSlam through the crowd with absolutely no warning, this wasn't someone returning with a clean slate. This was someone who had spent 4 months thinking about one loss to one man and had already shown exactly what he was willing to do about it. Now let's walk through exactly what happened at SummerSlam, because every detail matters. CM Punk defended the undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes in the co-main event, and it was an absolute war. For nearly 30 minutes, they traded momentum. Punk targeted Cody's shoulder early. Cody attacked Punk's knee and never let up. Near fall after near fall. The kind of match people would still be talking about the next morning. Then everything changed. Cody went for a Cody cutter off the ropes. Punk moved. Instead, Cody accidentally knocked out referee Charles Robinson. No referee. No official. Nobody watching the ring. That was the exact opening Randy Orton had been waiting for. He didn't come down the entrance ramp. He came through the crowd. Before anyone realized what was happening, Orton slid into the ring, hit Cody with a devastating RKO, and disappeared back into the audience before anyone could stop him. Moments later, Punk capitalized with the GTS. Charles Robinson recovered just in time to count the 3. CM Punk retained the championship. On paper, it goes down as a clean title defense. But that's not what really happened. This is now the second time in 4 months that Randy Orton has attacked Cody Rhodes outside of a sanctioned match. The first attack cost Cody some pride. This one cost him the undisputed WWE Championship. If you're enjoying this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to WE Arena, and turn on notifications, because what comes next could completely change where this rivalry goes. Here's what really caught my attention. This WWE roster settles scores differently these days. Backstage attacks have become the norm. Just weeks before SummerSlam, Cody himself was blindsided backstage by Gunther before SmackDown even began. Now Randy Orton has ambushed him too. Put yourself in Cody's position. He didn't lose the championship because CM Punk simply out-wrestled him. He lost because Randy Orton inserted himself into a match he wasn't even part of. That's not something Cody Rhodes has ever been known to ignore. And look at Orton's pattern. He strikes, he disappears. At WrestleMania, at SummerSlam, in and out before Cody ever gets the chance to fight back. Eventually, that pattern has to end. At some point, Randy Orton has to be backstage, in a hallway, in the parking lot. outside a locker room, somewhere Cody Rhodes can finally catch him instead of watching him vanish into a crowd of thousands once again. Now, to be clear, none of what I'm about to say has been confirmed by WWE. There's no leaked footage, no official backstage confrontation, no reports of Cody attacking Orton after SummerSlam. Everything we've discussed so far actually happened. The WrestleMania attack, Orton disappearing for months. The SummerSlam RKO, the Gunther ambush. What comes next is simply where I believe this story is heading based on everything WWE has shown us. Here's my prediction. First, I think Cody Rhodes confronts Randy Orton backstage before SmackDown even gets underway. Whether WWE shows the entire confrontation or only reveals the aftermath, I think it's coming. Second, I don't believe Cody gets his revenge that easily. If WWE continues telling this story the way they've been telling it, security probably gets involved, Orton slips away again, or someone else interrupts before Cody gets a clean shot. And finally, I believe this all leads to an official match. 2 attacks in 4 months is exactly the kind of long-term storytelling WWE likes to build toward. The question isn't if these two fight again, it's when. So that's my prediction. Does Cody Rhodes finally get his hands on Randy Orton? Or does the Viper escape one more time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to WWE Arena, and I'll catch you in the next one.